Well, thank you guys for inviting us here. We do have a unique opportunity with the Adams County Clerk and Recorder's Office. We have a great chance to put a Republican in that seat. As you heard, it's been a while for that. You guys have a great responsibility in that, in picking out the candidate that is the most qualified to be in this position. A candidate that has a proven track record, that is a proven leader, that is a proven manager, that is a proven conservative Republican. The current office has been mismanaged. It's got a record of audit findings, it's got a record of bounced checks, it's got a record of releasing personal confidential taxpayer information, and most of all, it's got a record of failure to communicate with other officers within the county. And these are just a few examples of the mismanagement in that office. Now, I'll tell you a little bit about myself. As I said, I'm married, my wife. We have two little boys, a 2-year-old and 3-year-old. It's never boring around our house. Me and my wife are also foster parents. We felt the need to serve the community. We brought other kids into our home and provided a stable life and home for them. I also felt the need to serve the public. As most of you know, I'm one of the people in leadership on the Quincy School Board. I've taken on the role to fight for you, the taxpayers, to get our budgets in line, to bring sanity to them. I also was the lead negotiator on all the contract negotiations this summer. So we've put contracts in place to stabilize the district and stabilize the taxes for you, the taxpayers, and I'm very proud of that. Additionally, I've been in management now for almost 25 years, ever since I got my MBA. I've worked in management at other companies, such as Glen Air. The last 13 years, I've been managing my own construction company, Stone & Sons Construction. Working in the real estate business, I also have a broker's license because of my company. I've done a lot of work with the Recorder's Office. I'm very familiar with working with the people there. They're great people, but there's some changes that need to be made. I think with this experience, as well as my experience of working for the Republican Party, I've worked on local races, state races, and national races. In 2010, I worked with a very good friend of all of ours, Bobby Schilling, to help him get elected to the U.S. House of Representatives. I'm very proud to say that I am a conservative, I am a Republican. I think based on these things, I am a proven conservative Republican, I am a proven leader, I am a proven manager. I think I am the best candidate for this job. I ask for your vote, and I thank you very much today.
Thank you, Scott. Our next candidate is Chuck Rinderloh. Chuck? And I will remind everybody, try to keep it to 3 minutes if you would, please.
Thank you, Jim. I would first like to thank a few people here without whom I would not be standing in front of you today. First, my wife, Tracy. Without her support and without my children's support and approval, I would not have made the decision to run for the county clerk and recorder position. She has given freely over time, and she has helped me in this endeavor. Next, I would like to thank my mother and father, Tom and Mary Rinderloh. They instilled in me since childhood the values that have brought me to be the man that I am today. They've taught me to value freedom and independence. They instilled in me the importance of a solid education. From my parents, I also learned to value hard work and fiscal responsibility. There should be no such thing as a free ride. If you want something, you work for it and you earn it. A strong sense of faith and family values have always been extremely important in the Rinderloh household. We're a close family, and we're extremely supportive and involved in each other's lives. These values taught to me by my parents have made me the conservative Republican that I am today. I graduated from Quincy Notre Dame in 1985. I have a Bachelor of Science in Economics from Northern Illinois University. I've been the branch manager of Central State Bank for the last 13 years. I will begin my term with 3 goals in mind in the County Clerk and Recorder's Office. Fair elections, cutting expenses without cutting staff, and youth education. Election locations. I will promote fair and efficient elections for Adams County. I will review all of the current polling locations to ensure that they are safe and accessible to all voters. I'll promote public awareness of any changes in polling locations to ensure that all registered voters have the opportunity to make their vote count. Cutting expenses. I have spoken to the employees from both the clerk and recorder's office. I plan to combine the physical offices of both offices into one location. I will work diligently with the other county officers and the county board members to combine these offices into one office generated to fulfill the needs of the citizens of Adams County. As far as youth education, I believe that one of the functions of the county clerk should be to educate our youth in the political process so they understand the process and can make an informed decision come election day.
Not loud.
Sorry. To that end, I have contacted the principals from the local schools in Quincy and the principals at the outlying schools in Adams County. I provided them with the information in order to get their children registered to vote. Those that are 17 years of age will be 18 years of age by the election in November. I provided them their materials, that way they can get their children registered to vote. Let's move on without that. In 30 days, the good people of Adams County have some tough choices to make. Voters must choose who they elect for their governor and lieutenant governor. We must choose wisely our candidate for state representative and state treasurer. One more primary race must also be decided. I will make that decision easier for you. I am the most qualified candidate to serve as your county clerk and recorder. That is why I ask for you to vote for Chuck on March 18th. Thank you.
Sorry, Chuck. That's one way to limit their time, just fill the microphone. That'll do it. Okay, for our third candidate then, for the clerk reporter office is Becky Weed. Becky? And remember, you get over 3 minutes, I cut the mic off.
Good job, Chuck. Hi, I'm Becky Weed, and I am the proven conservative candidate seeking the office of Adams County Clerk and Recorder of Deeds. Let me tell you why I believe I am the better candidate. I believe that government should allow the people the freedom to choose their own goals. And that President Ronald Reagan was right when he said government doesn't solve problems. Government is the problem. I currently serve on the Adams County Board, having been elected in 2012. As a member of that board, I am part of the governing body that has voted to lower your tax levy the last 4 years. The federal government and the state of Illinois are broke. The city of Quincy struggles with its finances. John Wood College, Quincy Park District, and the Quincy School Board have all voted to raise your tax levy this year. The school board seems poised to ask us to spend $75 million to build and refurbish schools. I promise, during this financially troubled times, the county board has lived within its means and tightened its belt. And I promise to bring this philosophy of financial responsibility into the county clerk's office. After I graduated high school, I took every training seminar I could get into for office management, insurance sales, personnel management, related topics. And like Glenn Beck, I'm self-educated and very proud of that accomplishment. As department manager at GDC Insurance Services, I supervise employees, oversee the department budget, and handle personnel matters. I've always taken great satisfaction in providing dependable service to my clients. And I believe that dependable customer service is essential in the county clerk's office. The county board is responsible for the management of county funds and business, and it has regulatory powers. I currently serve on the Public Health and Safety Committee and on the Two Rivers Regional Council Board with its budgetary and administrative responsibilities. My experience on the county board has given me a unique perspective on the county clerk's office. And I'm running for county clerk because I want to make a positive difference in our county government. I believe my 23 years of experience in business equips me to bring solutions to this troubled area. I will bring financial responsibility, accountability, and dependable service to the county clerk's office. I plan to implement policies that will bring an end to the problems that have plagued this area, whether it be in payroll, the balance in the checkbook, or running smooth elections. I plan to work closely with the county clerk's office, staff, and the county treasurer and the finance committee on the county board to manage our resources. I will also bring payroll preparation back into the county clerk's office. The county clerk is also responsible to conduct elections in Adams County, and we need to keep the voting technology current in the office. And as the person responsible for running elections in Adams County, I pledge that every voter will have adequate information as to where they vote, and all voting equipment will be thoroughly tested before it leaves our office on Election Day. I'm Becky Weed, and I ask for your vote on March 18 primary.
Good job, Becky. Okay, and to all three of our candidates, good job. And like I said, three very qualified people. You have a tough choice ahead of you. All right, our next speaker